It's beer o'clock on Reload Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Weird Beard Brew Co. and it's a bottle of their Fire Orange beer with chipotles, coming in at 6% ABV. There's a look at the label. There's the bottle cap. And before I get this beer out, or actually I will get it out first, I'm toasting Gregg Irwin. Toast to Greg. Cheers, Greg. I was on Twitter yesterday and I came across a post or a news feed. People were talking about it. Gregg Irwin, the founder of Weird Beard Brew Co, has decided to leave the company, saying on Twitter that he's not been happy in a while. What a shame. The brewery will continue as normal. Why then this tribute? Well, I'm a massive fan of Weird Beard Brew Co. I think they produce wonderful beers. For me, the highlight was probably their Saison 42. I really love that beer. Hit the Lights, amazing beer. Mariana Trench, another beer. 5 o'clock Shadow, another fantastic beer. Hit the Lights, I'm going to mention it again because it was great. I've had some stouts, imperial stouts from these guys, and I managed to meet them. I met them once in Brewdog in Cardiff, and I met them once at the Great British Beer Festival, and they're champion guys. So the company will carry on, but if this is my little kind of word to you guys who are watching, if you're a fan of Weird Beard Brew Co, put a little comment in the comments box to Gregg Irwin about how much you like his beers. If you like his beers. If you don't like his beers, don't bother. But of course, a little tribute to Gregg. If you like his beers, wish him all the best for the future. You know, blah. And I'll tweet it to Weird Beard Brew Co and Gregg himself and see if he'll have a little read and just to see him off. So this is a see it off beer. This is a congratulations on founding, for me, one of the biggest stars in British craft brewing over the last 4 years. Amazing brewery for me. Kindly sent to us by the guys at Imperial Beer Club. And a cheers to Gregg Irwin. Beer in the glass, slightly hazy, nicely carbonated beer, golden in colour. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, it's definitely a orange beer. So a smoky beer with chipotles. Wow. It smells like smoked bacon. Really smoky, spicy, peppery aroma. This is going to be interesting. Let's dive in. Cheers, Gregg. See this face? Blimey. Stone the Crows. Wow. Yeah, fire. Fire. This is burning my face off. Oh. Ah, it's gone up my nose. Oh. Pepper up my nose. Woof. Okay, first off, yes, it's a orange beer, and yes, it's got tons of chipotle. They've made no bones about it, though. The skull's on fire. It's called Fire, and it's as close to having fire in your mouth as you can possibly get. This is hotter than most curries that you can buy over the counter in an Indian restaurant. This is super hot. Would I buy it again? Honest answer, no. No, I wouldn't. Way too... For my own personal consumption. Wait for it. If I was out in a bar and I wanted to wind the mates up, wind the boys up, I'd go and get a few kind of thirds of this and say, yeah boys, enjoy. And watch their faces when they try it, because it's super hot. But in all truth, it's way too much. Way too much for me. It loses... Oh, it's ironic, isn't it? Oh, isn't it ironic? I make this kind of tribute to Gregg Irwin, and as he's leaving, I'm slagging off the last beer that he's that he's probably gonna produce. Oh well, I suppose it's the way it goes. I love all the rest of your beer, by the way. What can I pull out of this that can be anything positive, I suppose? Nothing. Nothing at all. It's just a beer that you buy your mates to kind of wind them up, or maybe wind the missus up if you'd be nagging at you all day. You know, make them nag even more by giving her a half of this. It's just my honest, truthful review. It's way too much for me. Way too hot. It's smoky, which is difficult enough for me, and it's full of fire. Smoky, chilly, peppery fire. Weird Beer Brew Co. Fire a raspberry with chipotles. It's a 2 out of 10. It's a 2 out of 10. And that is so... How did this... You know, my luck, yeah? Always goes like this. The poor guy's leaving the company. And I go and bloody make a tribute video for him. With a beer. The only beer from Weird Beard that I have. Oh, I've got a bottle of Dead by Dawn over there. But I've made the tribute now. I've chosen the beer. Imperial Beer Club. Check them out. There'll be a link in the description box for their website. 2 out of 10. Thanks for all the beers, Gregg Irwin. Please comment. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews. And cheers.